Okay students, now we'll start with part 3, page number 29. Choose the correct option. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole. That the option third is accurate. The circumstances are as bad as they can be with nothing to hope for from any corner. Second one, in the fell clutch of circumstances, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Choose the second option. I have not expressed my grief even when I had to suffer great pains. Third one, under the burgeoning of chance, my head is bloody. The first option, I have suffered many setbacks and losses for which there was no reason. Now, the fourth one, D, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. The third option, even though I am growing old, I am not and shall not be afraid. Now the E option, how charged with punishments the scroll. So the second option, I may have to pay for many of my mistakes. Now the F1, I am the master of my fate. Take the first option, I take responsibility for everything that happens in my life. Now the G1, I am the captain of my soul. Take the third option, my actions are the result of my own feelings. Now write the rhyme scheme of the poem. The rhyme scheme of the poem is, students, write it there, A, B, A, B. So what is the rhyme scheme of the poem? A, B, A, B. Okay. So now we will go with the figures of speech. Pencils in your hand. Going with the first figure of speech. Out of the night that covers me, as black as the pit from pole to pole. It is repetition and also alliteration. Repetition because the word pole to pole is repeated, pole, and pit from pole to pole, sound of P is repeated. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstances, that is alliteration. Alliteration because the sound of C is repeated. I have not winced nor cried aloud. This is tautology. Winced and cried, same meaning. Under the burgeoning of chance. Yes, now this is onomatopoeia because the sound is expressed, burgeoning. My head is bloody but unbowed. So sound of B is repeated, alliteration. Beyond this place of rapt and tears looms but the horror of the shade. Yes. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. So that is alliteration. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So the last two lines is repetition. Okay. So students, now you have to write that particular this thing. We will do the appreciation later on whenever we meet. Okay, when we meet. Now going to the next lesson. Chapter 2.2. Student, this chapter is very interesting and very nice. Now a true story of sea turtles. Chapter 2.2. Now going to the warming up. Now here you will see pictures. Yes, there are 4 pictures, students. Now the first picture is of a tiger. Now these particular pictures are given because they are endangered species. Now what do you mean by endangered species? Endangered species means they are on the brink of extinct. They may become extinct anytime. That is why we have to protect them. And this is why, because of human activity, or because they are being killed for their skin, or because they are being their habitat is taken away. Habitat means jungles are cut, so these animals live in jungles only, and that is why they are getting lesser and lesser. So the first picture is of a tiger. There you will see a monkey. Yes, now monkeys are arboreal animals living on trees, and if trees are cut, where will the monkeys go? That is why we find monkeys coming towards the cities and troubling people and all that. Then below that, in the blue picture, you will see that is a whale, the biggest creature. And because of the pollution in the seas, these creatures also are getting extinct. Then this is the picture, the side one. On the right hand side is the Indian wild dog. Now these dogs are found in the jungles. They are wild dogs. Yes, they can attack any animal because they live in groups and packs, you call it, in packs, in groups. And they can attack any animal and kill it on the spot and even eat it up. Okay, now going to the lesson, the story of sea turtles. Now this students, this lesson is quite big, so we will do it in parts. Today we'll finish a part of it. We were surveying the white-bellied sea eagles. Now who are we? These people are the environmentalists. They are the activists who protect many species, endangered species. And they were surveying. Surveying means searching, taking a full survey, a look at white-bellied sea eagles in the summer that year. As we roamed the coast means the seashores, one of the volunteers means the activists, yes, in our team saw some shallow pits. Shallow, not very deep. Pits means holes. What are pits? Holes. Shallow pits with white egg shells nearby. Enquiries with the villagers revealed that they were turtle eggs. Now, they did not know what these holes were. So, they inquired with the people there, and they found that this particular pits were of turtles. Now, turtles are sea turtles. Yes, because we have land tortoises, sea turtles, and some of the turtles are endangered and they are not allowed to be kept by people. Turtle eggs. This came as a surprise. We had never come across turtle eggs, and these environmentalists, these activists and volunteers had never come across turtle eggs. This came as a surprise. We had never come across turtle eggs in our walks along the beaches of Konkan. In all these years, Konkan, the western coast of India, we decided to study this unusual occurrences further. Now they decided to study this further, like, come on, let us see how this is going to be done, like what, yes, how they are going to do it, what they have to do about it. We learned that the beach where we had found egg shells had been sealed for the public for nearly 1 month after people smuggling silver bricks were caught in that area. Okay, so why was that particular area, that particular beach was sealed? Sealed means people were not allowed to go there because smuggling was found there. They had found that smuggling was going on there, and that is why that particular area was sealed. But what we learned further shocked us to the core. And what they learned further, it gave them a great shock. Turtle nest along the entire coastline of our state. Now nest means, you know how birds lay eggs in nest on the trees. Turtles also, they dig the sand, they lay their eggs. So that is their nest. Yes, in the sand they make a shallow hole and they lay their eggs. Okay, so now we will continue it in next lecture. Yes, bye, see you all.